Hey, I'm Preston Bros, and I wanted to discuss the Netflix series Lucifer. More specifically, I wanted to talk about the dramatic entrance the show had to Netflix from Fox, if the show is actually bad, and if certain content should be censored in general. To start off with a dramatic entrance, you have to know a little more about the show. So a quick summary is the devil gets bored being the Lord of Hell, and he comes up to Los Angeles where he owns a nightclub, and then soon gets mixed up with the LAPD. And then he soon becomes a great asset to the police by helping them solve crimes. And this is great, but it causes a lot of problems on Earth with the devil being there, since celestial forces are gravitated towards Earth, and it really causes a lot of dangerous situations for the humans. I love this show. I just started watching the show less than a month ago, and I'm already on the newest season. However, others do not have the same opinion as I do. The first 3 seasons were aired on Fox until the studio decided to cancel the show because the audience was getting pretty narrow. And that's actually a quote from Fox. This could have also led to a group called 1 Million Moms who boycott a lot of shows that they think are negative, or they poison their children's minds. I think it's pretty hypocritical to stand with a role model group and then attack certain people because you don't like the content. Next, Netflix then picked up the show and had a huge success with the narrow audience. And I'm super glad that they did, because if the story ended where Fox left it on season 3, it would lose a lot more fans because the material wasn't done and the story was not finished. Next, there is the question if the show is actually bad. Sure, the show depicts the devil as not entirely evil, but that's just a view from the show. He is acting as an anti-hero in this case. For me, the show always had me researching new material and seeing what was true and false. And it actually connected me more to religion by finding the truth and finding the fiction. People were mad about the show because it involved the devil, but people could also be mad at the Bible because it involves the devil. This is like getting mad at the show A Good Place because it's discussing the afterlife. Those story elements are fiction, yet people aren't really mad about that. Even though the show is based on a comic, it really shows different ways or a different perspective to look on something. And I think that's always good to have. As long as people can decide what is fact and what is fiction, then I don't think there should be any problem with the content. This is the same thing at being mad at the Superman comics or movies, because it suggests that if you jump off a building, Superman will come save you. People have their own agendas, and I think it all comes down to they have a message they need to push, and they get paid for that message, and that's why they go against certain material. Next, we have if content should be censored. I don't think that every content should be censored. I don't think actual footage of death should be shown on every news channel every night. But if it's art that is fiction and it is appropriate, I don't think there's any harm in that. Even though Fox said that they canceled the show because of the narrow audience, it could still be due to the backlash from certain groups not liking the show. I think this is the same as other countries censoring all religions except one. I think if the material that you're looking at is not hurting anyone and it's appropriate, then you should be allowed to watch it. And if you don't like it, you should not take that away from other people. I feel like modern media was made for everyone to see, and that's what should happen with it. Well, that's all I have to talk about right now. Thank you for watching, and have a devilish day.